family, welcome back again to Auntie P Aya. However, if you're new to Auntie P, you're in for some excitement. We're in for some fun time in the kitchen. Today we are visiting Francois. We're going to France. We are going to France. We're going to do some Cordon Bleu, Auntie P Aya style. Do this though. Hit that subscribe. Hit that thumbs up to say you're liking my contents, and let us blow YouTube up, right? So we're gonna get started with a couple items, and we're gonna simplify this as much as possible. I mean, literally, you're gonna have the gourmet of food from elsewhere, right out of your kitchen. Simple, easy, with precisement. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Auntie P Ayan. Love you, boo-boo. We are doing, as I said, some Cordon Bleu. We're going Francois. Francie, or as one of my sisters would say, oui, oui. So, couple things we're going to need. It's so simple, the title, the gourmet of it all. You wouldn't believe how simple this thing is, and only need a few, when I say a few ingredients that you probably already have at home anyway, in some cling wrap, right? To prevent anything from splattering, making a bigger mess. Of course, you know, you gotta bleach everything down because we're dealing with that chicken, right? So the idea is to just sort of cover the breast, beat it thin. There we go. Beat it thin because we want it thinned out, but yet not falling apart. We just want to thin it out. So we're using the flat size of my tenderizer versus the rough edges of my tenderizer, right? We're gonna beat it out. And as I said, few items needed. In this case, I'm using some pepper jack cheese as well as some mozzarella cheese. You can use any kind of cheese you choose, but I want a little spice of the pepper jack, but yet the smoothness of the mozzarella. And I'm gonna put some green peppers. We're gonna season it up. And oh yeah, the ever so famous a slice of ham, or if you want to use some this turkey if you choose, all up to you. Choice is yours. A chicken cordon bleu is almost similar to that, like a stuffed chicken, if you want to call it that, right? So what we're going to do, as I said, we're going to beat this thin, right? I want it a little thinner. And because you're going to either bake it or fry it, you want it thin because you're layering. We're going to layer the cheese, the ham, and we're going to roll it. Now you can choose to bake it, or you can use to fry it. Today I'm gonna fry it, right? So that's what we're gonna do. And I also have some mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna mix that. And along with that, I have my ham. Now, again, your additives, your centerpiece, your call. We're doing this just like that. Now, to add to the equation, because I like my food to be attractive to the eyes. If it's not attractive to the eyes, your tummy ain't gonna want it. So we're gonna make it attractive. I'll add in some orange sweet pepper, some green sweet pepper, and a little onion. Just a quarter of each. We're just gonna mince it because we don't wanna overdo this breast. We don't wanna, there's a thing of doing too much might kill it. So we're not gonna overdo it. We're just gonna keep it just right to keep you enticed, right? So I already have my breast all thinned out, beat out. Not to play with words, but yeah, I have it all beat out, right? We're gonna season this. Each breast is gonna get its nice own coat of about just a little seasoning. As I said, it's your call how much of what you want. We're not gonna beat you over the head for this one. We're gonna season the breast. There we go, just to sprinkle it on, right? And your food must be attractive. You must be flavorful. It must be tasty. Now, I got the breastises. One, of course, got beaten up a little too much, so she decided to open up on us. But we're going to make it work. We're going to make this thing work just wonderfully. Right? What we got going to do is this. We're going to put the rolls that we made of our cordon bleu right in, and we're going to go in the same processes which we have our containers. We're going to go chicken, flour, egg, breadcrumbs, oil. Chicken, flour, egg, breadcrumbs, oil. All right? Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Auntie P. Now, what I did was I got 2 eggs in here, beat them with a touch of milk. You, again, if you do not have these ingredients, let's say you're dairy, lactose intolerant, you can also use an oil base instead of the egg and the milk. So we're going to bread our chicken just like that, right? As I said, the oil is getting nice and toasty. Do it just like that. Okay, and we're keeping it all intact, right? And it's still nice and cold. Keeping it nicely intact. We're then going to turn around and put it right in there. Get it in the egg wash. And maybe sometimes you just got to go hands-on, right? And we're going to do that. We're going to then take it out. And we're going to bread. There we go. Put it in the breading, just like that. Just like that, we're going to bread this. And it's going to hold on to all the panko breading because you have that egg wash and the flour is holding it all together, right? And as my oil gets hot, I am going to drop it down. And you can use a deep fryer if you would like, in order that you get that full coverage, ensuring that all aspects of your cordon bleu is nicely cooked thoroughly in. Now, one of the reasons why we mentioned beating it or thinning that bread, that breast, is because that same breast thin becomes a whole lot quicker to cook, right? So that's what we're doing, and we're going to do the process, and then we're going to drop them in the frying pan. Wait for it. Here we go, family. This is what we are doing with our cordon bleu. Now, we got to be careful like I did. I had my oil just a little too hot at first. So now it's turned down. I want that golden brown just like this, right? I want that golden brown look, but I want my chicken to be thoroughly cooked, right? So we're going to do that. I have it slow now, and that way everything internally is getting cooked. So this is what we're going to do. I have my cordon bleu, and as you see, that meat on the inside is already done, right? But what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that everything on the inside is ever so nicely. And as you see, you're going to see the ham. You're going to see that cheese. You're going to see that pepper and onions, right? All blended in there. Look at that, family. Look at that. And I'm telling you, there's a wonderful aroma coming right up from the midst of it all. Now you can choose to add a sauce to this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, family. Look at that. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Fry it. Look at that, family. Look at it. You see the cheese, the ham, the veggies. Look at that. Oh my goodness. If you don't want to pan fry it like I did and have my oil overheated, you deep fry it. It takes about 10 minutes in and out of dropping it into a deep fryer. But look at that. I'm telling you, I know you're salivating, but it is so done. Look at that cheese just gushing from it. Ah, what do you say? Like, share, subscribe, Auntie P. Ayad. Turn up. Look at that, fam. The peppers, the cheese, the ham. Look at that. So cheesy, so tender, so tasty. To die for. Nice of international. What am I saying? Huh? Look at it. I know you're tasting it. Along with that zucchini and squash. Oui, oui. Truly deserve having.